This is Kamala Khan, and
That is
she
Kamala Khan,
is
yep.
the first Muslim American comic book hero, and it's sort of based on your life, yes? Her backstory.
There's some similarities.
Because you are not a superhero. You have
I'm
okay.
definitely not a superhero.
Okay, gotcha.
No one would want me to rescue them from anywhere,
Okay.
except for maybe like a cheeseburger or something. I'll handle it. I got you guys. It was a really great opportunity to showcase all of the incredible things that we're doing at Marvel, but to bring Ms. Marvel to the Middle East because I think that she's just a really fantastic, a great character to have within this region. Ms. Marvel is Kamala Khan. She is a 16-year-old Muslim American girl from Jersey City, and she happens to have these incredible powers. She discovers coming home one night that she actually is an Inhuman, and she has this latent gene in her that has been triggered with this crazy Terrigen mist that activates these powers that have been within her for all along. It sparked out of a conversation I was having with my senior editor at the time, this guy Stephen Wacker, and I. We were talking about my experiences growing up in New Jersey as a young Muslim woman, and you know, the experiences that I had and how difficult it was and confusing it was to sort of be on the outside looking in and never feeling accepted. You know, from there sparked this idea of creating a character that was similar to the experiences that I had growing up. So to create a character for, as Stephen said, for all of the Sanas out there in the world. In some ways it's harder now. In some ways I would say it's easier now because as much as I think the rhetoric has been inflamed significantly in the last year, I will say that rhetoric gets inflamed every few years. It's always been there. It's been there for a while. I think right now it's significantly worse because it's coming from very powerful places, and they can actually do some powerful things, which they have done. We have more of an opportunity now to change the conversation. We have more people who have come up, who are sort of on the creative side of things, who are in the media, who are constantly combating them. I feel like 10 years ago, the conversation was, well, where are all the Muslims? Why aren't they condemning terrorism? Ultimately, it is when I see young girls coming up to me dressed up as Ms. Marvel. I think that it'll never grow old. It will always make me tear up, and it'll always make me very emotional because that's all I wanted, was to be able to create something that the next generation of girls could respond to, could connect with, that they could find themselves outside in the world so they felt less alone.